Collective, I'm back for part 3. Let's keep going. So we last left off at this person having childhood traumas and inner child unhealed wounds, which is why they were treating your person the way that they were. Okay. This, interestingly, takes a turn to them trying to turn a hoe into a housewife here. I feel like this is someone who had a lot of low vibrational, temporary, karmic relationships, maybe even up until your person. I feel like for some of you, your person is the only one who stuck around long enough. You know what I mean? And now they're not. But this get a lawyer energy is giving me attorneys, is giving me divorce, is giving me separation of assets. Like that's what I'm hearing too for some of you. If it's not all of that, for some of you it got really like, I heard ruthless. Like, if, for example, this person just said, hey, I no longer want to do this with you, or God forbid they said they want to come towards the collective, it could have got very ugly, maybe even physical, okay? Trying to stop this. That's all this person has been trying to do. I hear for some of you since day one. And I'm not sure if that's day one of finding about you. So some of you could have been in this situation and got found out about. Or maybe someone, like I said, intuitively tapped into this person and been doing this since then. Since they found out in that whatever's happened, whatever spiritual avenue they did, whether it was a reading or, an Akashic Records type of thing, I'm not sure. But what I said, but they got info on you too. So they did some type of research, some type of spiritual research on your person and found out about you, okay? They knew at some point you and your person would go through a karmic cycle and end up healing together. So which means they knew they were the karmic cycle. I feel like they knew this for the longest now. And this is something that I'm not sure, because of course the karmic saw this coming, but you don't. So this is probably what this is. Didn't see that coming. I think maybe this person didn't see the fact that this bippity boppities wasn't going to work. I feel like it always worked for them except when it came to you, because you're a generational curse breaker, a charmed one, a chosen one. Okay, 214 on my clock, Aquarius energy. Something about April here. Okay, so this person could be an Aries or a Taurus. They could have used those. They could have used those moons, some moon in April, to do moon magic here. Okay, you do that thing I like. This is your person. There's something you do the karmic doesn't. I'm not sure if it's something specific, but it could be, because I feel like they found out there's something that you do they don't, and they try to block it or stop it or do something to it with moon magic. Maybe even using some type of moon in April or an Aries moon to do this. Okay? But somehow, some way, this is what I'm getting with this lucky break here. Somehow, some way, you always break these spells, these demonic attachment attempts. You always somehow get through. That's all I'm hearing. Something about your beauty also here, or your handsomeness, fells for yourself where you go, but sexy or handsome when you're mad here. And so I feel like this person is on their way to you, okay? They know that you're mad. For whatever happened in the past, they know that you're mad. They know you're obsessed. Obsessed. Somebody's obsessed. But plane, trains, and automobiles, y'all know this is my motion card. Someone's on the way here. This is someone who made a wish, okay? 1111 came. 1111 comes, I hear, and they wish for you. Every 1111 they catch, they wish for you. That's another reason why. Didn't I say they were a praying person? And word is bond here. This person wants to maybe fulfill, I heard prophecy, wow. Or maybe a promise. That's what I meant to say. This person wants to fulfill a promise they made to you, to show you that they're trustworthy. And when I said somebody got a reading done on you, someone got a reading done on you. And it could even been your person. I feel like the karmic been getting readings on you and your person. 410 on my clock, Aries energy again. And I feel like your person, who could also be an Aries, got a reading done and realized you were the one that they needed. You. I also feel like the karmic might have an issue here with, and I specifically hear this for feminine. So if this karmic is a feminine, they might have some type of father wounds here. Something about maybe even hating men. They could have even been maybe, assaulted as a child by a male figure. Some type of past traumas of being their power taken from them in some shape, way, or form. Maybe even kidnapped, assaulted, hurt in some way by a man. That's specific for someone too. This is another reason why this person works in this dark energy. because of past traumas, and something about maybe even assault as a child. It could have been even assault over a period of time in their youth or something to that effect. So this person, they turned dark very young. I feel like maybe this happened when they were maybe at least under 5 or under 10. 5, 10 on my clock. So either between the ages of 5 and 10, or it could have been between those ages from 5 and 10 that someone was doing something to them. So they've lost hope. I feel like they've lost love and all that long ago. And that's why someone like you is a unicorn story to them. You're the chosen one they may have heard of, but never ever came across, because everyone they've come across has always been lower or low vibrational like them. And so now judgment, they fucked with the wrong one. Because when you fuck with the divine one, that judgment come down hard. And they may have even gotten judgment in the past, but it didn't hit like yours is. And this is when they came across the fact that the chosen one I heard about does exist, okay? The divine one does exist, 555. That shit does exist. I didn't know that. They didn't know that when they did this. Didn't I say they didn't have all the information at first? And now they do. And what did I say? They thrive. This is a chaos demon that is inhabiting this person here. And this is also what is looking for something, and that's why their life is going to shit now. Okay? Did I say they had an offering? A cord cutting. What I said, the whole point was to keep that person attached to them and keep you attached to this demon, and neither one of those things happened. Okay? Someone could have even did a cord cutting, and look, toxic. Toxic. Someone's toxic, or someone's a false toxic twin flame, and you're the real twin flame connection here. Someone's toxic mom or a sibling. So this could even be something to do with this karmic's past. So they could come from a very toxic background, upbringing, besides from, maybe being assaulted or maybe being abused in some way by a parental or even a fatherly figure. But maybe they could have even been abused by motherly figures and female figures as well. This is why this person is very low vibrational. Very, very low vibrational. And it's really kind of, at this point, I feel like I said, I feel like they're older now. So it's like, they're just at this point unhealed and full of demonic attachments, and they lost hope. But at one point, they were a child and they didn't deserve, whatever happened to them. Something could happen to them when they went on a trip to Florida, maybe even a Disney World trip. I don't know where I'm getting that from. 727 on clock, Leo energy. Yeah, at the present time right now, they're still trying to stop this here. But baby, divine intervention. Divine intervention is at play. And now this person is coming in to say, will you marry me? All of this for nothing. For nothing. And they hate that you love their person so much. They hate that shit. They hate that shit. And they don't want no smoke with you for real. They know they don't want no smoke with the divine one, the one they thought of as a myth. You're literally the myth, the legend, something they only ever heard about. Generational curse breaker. They never thought that really shit was existing until they came across you. Your ancestors are protecting you too. Your ancestors stepped on whoever the fuck this was neck and really showed them what doing bippity boppities is really fucking about, okay? This person can't even communicate like an adult. They over there pressed about you, and they have other wounds and shit they need to heal, okay? They over there telling people that you're bippity boppiting, and that's why this person is walking away from them. They have no accountability whatsoever. Your person is different now because they're ascending, okay? They've realized just how sad they feel about you. They've realized that they need to cleanse this person out of their energy. I dream about you all the time. This is the backlash of the bippity boppities. And now look, now this person is going through a transformation, okay? Because shady behavior was afoot. They realized this karmic was karmicing. We're just going to leave it at that, okay? They realized the karmic was karmicing in divine fucking timing. Look at that. Divine timing. Because they just wouldn't stop. They just would not stop. They refused to accept the fact that it was you. You were him or her. They could not accept that fact, okay? And they did something. Pisces moon, I'm telling you, they did something, okay? And now the universe is like, you getting what you deserve now. I'm telling you that. Because they definitely did that. They could have even tried to curse your womb if you're a feminine, okay? They definitely did that shit. They definitely bippity bop the fuck. They used Pisces moon, Sagittarius moon. They did the most, okay? And they knew a lot. They had a lot of hidden secrets. And your person, they're on the way. Okay, that's just it. I should have listened to what you warned me about. And for some of you, a lot of you, you warned them about this bullshit. You want them about something. You want them that they were with a demonic attachment at best, okay? And you flip that person's world upside down. Be prepared for the karma to call you, okay? But also be prepared for being your favorite hoodie from your favorite person. All right, collective. Listen, stay prayed up, stay cleansed up.